Istanbul is a city that wears its cultures and history well, blending them into an exciting city that has much to offer travelers from around the world. Founded during Neolithic times, Istanbul today is a modern city that remains true to its historic heritage through its mosques, basilicas, and ancient bazaars. Standing between the east and the west, Turkey's largest city offers an aura of intrigue and charm that will appeal to all visitors. Here's a look at the top historical attractions in Istanbul. Hagia Sophia, officially known as Hagia Sophia in Turkish, is a remarkable architectural marvel located in Istanbul. Its rich history and unique blend of cultural influences make it a significant monument. Byzantine Emperor Justinian I commissioned the construction of Hagia Sophia in the 6th century CE, 532 to 537. The Greek geometers Isidore of Miletus and Anthemius of Tralles designed this grand structure. Originally named the Church of God's Holy Wisdom, it was the third church to occupy this site. The previous one was destroyed during the Nika riots. Upon completion, Hagia Sophia became the world's largest interior space and one of the first structures to employ a fully pendented dome. Over the centuries, Hagia Sophia transformed from an Eastern Orthodox Church, 360 AD, 1204, during the Byzantine era. A Catholic Church following the Fourth Crusade, 1204. An Eastern Orthodox Church again after its reclamation in 1261. A mosque from the Ottoman conquest of Constantinople in 1453 until 1935. A museum from 1935 until 2020. Once again a mosque in 2020. The Sultan Ahmet Mosque, also known as the Blue Mosque, stands as an exquisite example of Ottoman-era architecture in Istanbul. Sultan Ahmet I, seeking divine favor after the Peace of Zivotaurak, commissioned the mosque's construction. Built between 1609 and 1617, it remains a functioning mosque to this day. Sultan Ahmet aimed to create a monument that would rival or surpass the Hagia Sophia, another iconic Istanbul landmark. The Blue Mosque boasts a classical Ottoman layout. A central dome surrounded by 4 semi-domes over the prayer hall. 6 minarets flank the mosque, symbolizing its imperial status. The exterior features intricate Iznik tiles in predominantly blue hues, giving rise to its popular name. Its location near the former Byzantine hippodrome allows it to dominate the city's skyline. Thousands of Iznik tiles adorned with floral motifs in blue and white. A vast prayer hall with a central dome soaring to 43 meters, 141 feet. Natural light filtering through numerous windows, creating an ethereal atmosphere. The mosque's Kalai, religious complex, including Sultan Ahmed's tomb and a madrasa. In 1985, the Blue Mosque was inscribed as part of the historic areas of Istanbul on the UNESCO World Heritage Site list. It stands across from the Hagia Sophia, forming a powerful architectural duo. The Galata Tower, also known as the Galata Kulesi in Turkish, stands as an ancient Genoese tower in the Galata part of Beyoğlu district in Istanbul. During the Byzantine period, Emperor Justinian ordered the construction of a tower in what would later become Galata. Unfortunately, this initial tower was destroyed by the Crusaders during the sack of Constantinople in 1204. In 1267, a Genoese colony was established in the Galata area of Constantinople. As part of the colony's expansion, the Galata Tower, originally called Christi Turris, meaning Tower of Christ, was built in Romanesque style in 1348. At that time, the Galata Tower stood tall at 219.5 feet, 66.9 meters, making it the tallest building in the city. After the Ottoman conquest of Constantinople in 1453, the Genoese colony was dissolved, and most of the citadel walls were dismantled. Remarkably, the Galata Tower was allowed to survive and was repurposed as a prison. In a legendary tale, it is said that in 1638, Hazarfen Ahmed Shalebi strapped on wings and made the world's first intercontinental flight from the tower's roof, landing on the Asian side of the city. From 1717, the Ottomans used the tower as a lookout for fires, complementing the Bayezid Tower on the old Istanbul side. Over time, the tower underwent restorations and faced challenges such as fires and storms. The Galata Tower now serves as an exhibition space and museum. Its conical roof, which was destroyed during a storm in 1875, has been reconstructed. Rising above Istanbul's skyline, the tower remains a symbol of both Beyoğlu and the city itself. Visitors can explore its historical significance, enjoy panoramic views, and immerse themselves in Istanbul's rich heritage. The Basilica Cistern, also known as the Yerebitan Sarnıcı, meaning subterranean cistern or subterranean palace, in Turkish, is a fascinating underground marvel located beneath the bustling city of Istanbul. The Basilica Cistern was built during the 6th century CE, under the reign of Byzantine Emperor Justinian I. Its name, Basilica, refers to the large public square, the Stoa Basilica, that once stood above it on the first hill of Constantinople. Before the cistern's construction, an ancient basilica occupied the same spot, serving as a commercial, legal, and artistic center during the early Roman age. The Basilica Cistern covers an impressive area of approximately 9,800 square meters, 105,000 square feet. Its cathedral-like chamber measures about 138 meters, 453 feet, by 65 meters, 213 feet. The cistern can hold a staggering 80,000 cubic meters, 2,800,000 cubic feet, of water. Inside, visitors encounter a mesmerizing forest of 336 marble columns, each standing 9 meters, 30 feet, high. These columns, arranged in 12 rows with 28 columns each, create an otherworldly atmosphere. The column capitals showcase a mix of Ionic and Corinthian styles, with a few unadorned Doric capitals. The Basilica Cistern served as a vital water filtration system for the Great Palace of Constantinople and other structures on the first hill. Even after the Ottoman conquest in 1453, it continued to supply water to the Topkapi Palace and remained in use. Remarkably, the cistern's existence was forgotten by most, except for the locals who still drew water from it. In 1565, the French traveler Petrus Gillius documented his experience rowing between the columns, observing fish swimming beneath his boat. Today, visitors can explore the Basilica Cistern, often referred to as the Sunken Palace, with guided tours. The water level has been lowered for public access, allowing people to walk among the ancient columns. The play of light and reflections creates a magical ambience, making it a must-visit attraction in Istanbul. Rumeli Hisari, also known as Rumelian Fortress or Rumeli Hisar Fortress, is a captivating medieval Ottoman fortress situated on the European banks of the Bosphorus in Istanbul. Commissioned by Sultan Mehmed II, also known as Fatih Sultan Mehmet, Rumeli Hisari was built between 1451 and 1452 CE. Its strategic purpose was to prepare for the planned Ottoman siege on the then Byzantine city of Constantinople. The fortress aimed to cut off maritime military and logistical relief that could potentially aid the Byzantines via the Bosphorus Strait. Hence, its alternative name, Bogazkizan, meaning straight cutter. Rumeli Hazari stands on a series of hills overlooking the Bosphorus. It consists of 3 great towers, each named after one of Memtu's viziers. Sadrazam Kandarli Halil Pasha built the big tower next to the gate. Zaganos Pasha constructed the south tower. Sarika Pasha, responsible for the north tower. Its sister structure, Anadolu Asari, Anatolian fortress, sits on the opposite banks of the Bosporus. When viewed from a distance, the walls of Rumeli Hazari form the shape of the Arabic word Muhammad. Sultan Mehmed II intentionally designed the fortress with this unique feature. The word Muhammad holds immense significance in Islamic tradition as the name of the Prophet Muhammad. This architectural detail reflects both strategic foresight and symbolic reverence. After the Ottoman conquest of Constantinople in 1453, Rumeli Hazari served as a customs checkpoint and occasionally as a prison. It played a crucial role during the final siege, working in tandem with Anadolu Asari to control naval traffic along the Bosphorus. Despite suffering damage in the Great Earthquake of 1509, the fortress was repaired and remained in use until the late 19th century. Today, the fortress is a popular museum open to the public. It also serves as an open-air venue for seasonal concerts, art festivals, and special events. The nearby Fatih Sultan Mehmet Bridge spans the Bosphorus, connecting the European and Asian sides of Istanbul. The Ortakoy Mosque, officially known as the Bayak Mecidi Jami, meaning Great Mosque of Sultan Abdülmecid, in Beşiktaş, Istanbul, is a stunning mosque situated at the waterside of the Ortakoy Pier Square, one of the most popular locations along the Bosphorus Strait. The current Ortakoy Mosque stands on the site of a smaller mosque built in 1720, which was unfortunately ruined during the Patrona Halil uprising in 1731. The present-day mosque was commissioned by Ottoman Sultan Abdülmecid I and designed by the Armenian father and son architects Garabet Bulyan and Nikogos Bulyan. These talented architects also worked on other iconic structures in Istanbul, including the nearby Dolmabahce Palace and the Dolmabahce Mosque. The Ortakoy Mosque exhibits an eclectic style, blending elements of Ottoman architecture with contemporary European revivalist trends. Its design incorporates both neoclassical and Ottoman Baroque influences. The mosque features a single dome and 2 elegant minarets. Originally built using bricks, the dome developed cracks over time. In the 1960s, the building leaned dangerously, and the dome was at risk of collapse. It was subsequently reinforced, and a new concrete dome was constructed. Ortakoy Mosque holds a special place in the hearts of Istanbul residents and visitors alike. Its picturesque location by the Bosphorus offers breathtaking views of the waterway and the iconic Bosphorus Bridge. The mosque has become an iconic symbol of the Ortakoy district and is frequently photographed. After undergoing extensive restoration work, the mosque was officially reopened in 2014. The restoration project, carried out by the General Directorate of Foundations, cost nearly 7 million Turkish liras. Today, visitors can admire the mosque's beauty, explore its interior, and appreciate its historical significance.